Hey everyone. So the Secret Lair Encyclopedia of Magic sale ended today. It went live late because of a lot of these technical difficulties and I think just the really high amount of demand. So the sale didn't start until 9:45 a.m. Pacific time. It was delayed 45 minutes and then it ultimately sold out at 11:01 a.m. Pacific time in about an hour and 15 minutes after the sale went live. So it was pretty much a roller coaster of emotions for everybody online. What happened was prior to leading up to this secret lair, they didn't reveal a lot of cards. They only showed off some of them and then they gave little hints at what the cards were. People online accurately guessed Urza's Saga, Phyrexian Altar was going to be in it, and those cards are worth a good amount. So it did seem like this was going to be really good value going into it. Then there was a lot of buzz online about what was the best way to get one of these and make it through the line. I made a video about the tips on how to do that, and a lot of people were able to get in early, get into the pre-queue. But what happened was, maybe because of all of the traffic to the website and the high demand, they actually shut down the website for a period of time. When it came back, they delayed the start of the sale by 15 minutes to 9:15 a.m. And then when it almost was 9:15 a.m., they delayed it again by another 30 minutes to 9:45 a.m. So finally, after those 30 minutes, we were all able to enter the line and get a random spot. Some people had a short time in line and others, they had to wait over an hour. But another thing that was surprising was that they actually had a bundle for two of these secret layers and with $100 discount. So it was two of these for $300. So that effectively made the price of each of these $150 instead of the $200. And you were able to buy two of these. So you could buy two bundles of two, so ultimately four for $600 and then include two more regular ones at $200. So the sale was going on and 30 minutes had passed, an hour had passed, and it had not sold out. There was no low stock warning. And people started to guess that this thing was overprinted. So you can see here, there's this post on Reddit, and there were others like this saying, I think this one is pretty plentiful. And this one was posted about 30 to 40 minutes after the sale went live. It had not sold out. There was no low stock warning. This says queues went from more than 35 minutes, 15 minutes, 8 minutes, ready really fast. Something tells me they printed this one to pieces and there will be plenty of stock. Nothing's even low stock yet. Well, so it was just interesting to see the mentality of everybody at first when it didn't sell out and they were able to secure theirs, and they started to perhaps worry that maybe what they thought was going to be very scarce and sell out quickly and worth a lot more money afterwards wasn't going to be the case, and that they had bought a product that wasn't going to be that valuable and they're going to be left holding the bag. Well, and then it finally did sell out, and then there were, of course, people who waited in line and ended up not being able to get the product. So then we started seeing posts like this. I waited in line for 2 hours for the secret lair again, and all I got was this crappy Reddit post, right? So a lot of people weren't able to get this, and now the mentality of everybody online started to shift from worrying that they overprinted this and it wasn't as valuable to, oh no, I wasn't able to get it, and now I'm frustrated because the whole secret lair system sucks and I waited in line and all the scalpers got everything. So let's take a look on eBay of what's going on with this product in the aftermarket. So these are sold listings, and it appears that there have been a decent amount of listings at under $250. But of course, because of the bundle, people were able to get them for $150. So it looks like they're selling it at about a little under $100 over the price. And these are the listings that are currently up right now. As you can see, most of them are about $300, and there's also a good amount of them at around $250. So I think there is a lot of this product out there. That's probably why it took about an hour and 15 minutes to sell out. I don't know what the exact number is. Sometimes I saw people who are able to show the exact numbers of secret lair quantities. And if anyone watching this video knows how to get that, please let us know. It'll be greatly appreciated. But I'm guessing there are a lot of this, tens of thousands. And that's probably why it took over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes to sell out. But because there was so much demand, and because people were able to buy 4 or 6 of them, it did sell out. So there is not infinite, and it is certainly finite, in that they do not need to give a low stock warning. That does not happen all the time. In fact, if you look back at the Ghost of Tsushima secret lair that we had last Monday, that sold out in about 45 minutes without any low stock warning. So don't rely on a low stock warning, and don't feel like, oh, this is secure because like you're going to be able to get it because we haven't got that warning yet. So overall, a lot of mixed feelings about this. This lair does seem pretty good. I think the price is going to settle at around $300 in the short term and just slowly rise over that. The Urza Saga is definitely the best card in the lair. I think if you get that card in foil, it's going to be worth like around $100. And if you can somehow get that in Halo foil, it's going to be worth at least $1,000. Thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Let me know your experience with this lair. Were you able to get it? And apologies to those who did end up waiting 2 hours in line and again was not able to get it.